You know, these two characters kind of reminded me of me and Aaron. You remember him? He's been in a couple videos. He kind of hated on Logan, but yeah, you remember him. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of me and him anyways. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Army of the Dead. Now, this movie is Zack Snyder's newest movie outside of the DCEU. Now, I've known about this movie for either a year or 2 years. I think it's been 1 year. I don't know how long it's been. Yeah, I've known about this movie for a while now. And at first, I wasn't really excited because I didn't really know Zack Snyder. But ever since, I saw the first trailer for this and the first trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League, the teaser trailer, I've been in love with Zack Snyder movies. And this movie did not disappoint me whatsoever because it's all I wanted. And as you've probably seen in other movie reviews, the people who actually got to see it in the big screen, they said it was a blast. And same here, because I do love Zack Snyder movies, and this one was definitely a blast. And this movie definitely has some flaws to it. Like the story, is it good? At a lot of points, yeah, sure, it's good. It's kind of a stupid plot, if you would say. People going to get some money from a zombie vault, I should say, and yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, you should watch how it turns out. Yeah, it's a crazy movie though. Like throughout that 2 hours and 20 minutes, it's wild, man. And I gotta say, there are a lot of good stuff, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of flaws. There's a couple, well, no, I wouldn't say a couple characters. I would say one character that kind of sucks and makes the film kind of shitty. Not like the whole movie, but yeah, I don't know her name, but here, I'll put a picture up of her. Yeah, she's not a very good character. She just really kind of sucks, and she's like that generic teenager in World Crisis, you know, like we saw it in San Andreas. They're like, I'm coming, and then like there's this, like their dad's like jacked up like Dave Bautista or The Rock, and it's like, you're not coming, and then they eventually go. It's like, I've seen it before, and this character is no different. Kind of a bland and kind of a stupid character. Kind of caused all the problems in this movie. Like, not like the main problems like I have with this movie, but like the problems inside of the film itself. And yeah, I just don't like these types of characters. I feel like if you're wanting to make a zombie movie, make every single character badass. Or at least like, I forgot his name, but the German guy, you know? The guy I showed at the start who kind of looks like me and kind of acts like me in here. Oh, okay. But yeah, he's not a badass character per se, but he really like shines. Like he's probably my favorite character in this movie because he's just kind of thrown in there. I love that about him. So like there are some bad parts about this movie, but like it's hard for me to judge a movie like this because like Zack Snyder directed it, and sure as hell the cinematography is gorgeous in this movie. There's some shots that are incredible, and of course the intro. I don't know why, but Zack Snyder can make the intro better than the actual movie every single time. Okay, Zack Snyder's Justice League, no, everything's perfect, but like Batman v Superman, the intro to that movie is beautiful. And then with this one, another awesome intro. And is it better than the movie? Yes. Like the movie has really, like, okay, the action in this movie is incredible, but when it comes down to some of the dialogue scenes, they're kind of bland. And I know Zack Snyder isn't like known for dialogue scenes. He's known for like cinematic slow-mo with rain falling down. That's what he's known for. But with these dialogue scenes, I don't know if he wrote them or what, but they're kind of generic and dumb. But I mean, I still really like this movie. I enjoyed it like throughout the whole movie. I thought the action was great. I thought the music choices was great. It was classic Zack Snyder, of course. Cinematography, great. Like, there's a lot great about this movie. Like, I think some of the best parts are like the characters. Like every other character but that one girl is incredible inside this movie. Dave Bautista is, well, he's good in a lot of scenes, but you know, sometimes he's like talking about how good lobster rolls are, and I'm like, what? This is a zombie movie, so like it has a lot of flaws, but it's hard to judge a movie because of like how like beautiful it is. And like what I love about Zack Snyder is that instead of making a generic zombie movie like they've been doing for the past like couple of decades, he made a different movie. Like the zombies, a big thing that I love about this movie, it's like Planet of the Apes. Like these guys like put their heads together, they like are like I wish they could talk, like they could barely talk, they would be so sick. But the zombies were so cool, and that leader zombie, holy shit, that was the coolest thing ever. That guy was sick, bro. And another thing I love about this movie is that it made it, like Zack Snyder made it rated R so that it could be like more gory and everything. And I love that about this movie, because when like I was watching World War Z, I think a week ago, and when like the zombies were biting the people, they were like cutting away from the blood, and I'm like, that's not what would happen. And then this movie, Army of the Dead, the blood's like squirting out like What We Do in the Shadows, and I love that so much. I thought that was like the perfect idea. Let's get into the rating of this movie though. For Army of the Dead, I'm going to give this movie a 77 out of 100, which is a B. So a solid film, not one of my favorite Zack Snyder movies, but one of my favorite 2021 movies so far, and a really enjoyable movie. It kind of felt like Fast and Furious. So if you're into enjoyable zombie movies, you'll love this one. Don't expect a good plot. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and please tell me what you thought of Army of the Dead down below in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I do want to know. I know you might not think that. Thanks for watching.